Hello everyone. Today we are here to talk about Kohomba Kankariya. I'm Ravina Lokridibay from the Department of Indian and Asian Dancing. My index number is DD 18199. Let's move forward with the presentation. At first, I would like to talk about beginning of the Kohomba Kankariya. Kohomba Kankariya or the Kohomba Kankariya is the main ritual for the Shanti Karma, which is performed in the Canadian dance tradition to invoke blessings from the deities or gods known as the new Kohomba, the old Kohomba, the great Kohomba. Moreover, the Black Prince, Kumara, Bharapati, Pattini, God Veermunda, God Kadavara, Udaguru, Mahaguru, in the group of 36 ancestors of Gardas or Adivasi are also included here. Kohomba Kankariya is traditionally associated with the circle of harvesting in the country. After gathering the bountiful harvest from the paddy cultivation, people worship deities and gods by offering the first portion of the harvest to gods in order to express their gratitude to gods for giving them a bountiful harvest. In order to bring prosperity to the village, to prevent the spread of disease, to cure a person from an illness, and to get prosperity in animal breeding are the other reasons to hold this ritualistic performance. This ritualistic performance is associated with variety of folk and popular Buddhist practices. It is said that in the past, the Kohomba Kankariya was performed for about 7 days, but today it is limited to 1 day. By saying that, I would like to hand over the rest of the presentation to my colleague Apsara. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am student number DD 18216 MGJA Randhani. I am going to explain the reason for holding this Kohomba Kankariya Shantikara. Let us now examine the historical background of the Kohomba Kankariya peace ceremony and the reason why it was held in the past. Kohomba Kankariya or the Kohomba Kankariya is the main ritual of the Shanti Karma, which is performed in the Canadian dance tradition to invoke blessing from the deities or gods known as the new Kohomba, the old Kohomba, the great Kohomba, Black Prince, Pattini, and Kadavara, Kudaguru, Mahaguru, and the group of 36 ancestors of Vedaso Adivasi are also included here.
Kohomba Kankariya is traditionally associated with the circle harvesting in the country. After gathering the bountiful harvest from the paddy cultivation, people worship deities and gods by offering the first portion of the harvesting to gods in order to express their gratitude to gods for giving the a bountiful harvest in order to bring prosperity to the village, to prevent the spread or diseases, to care a person from an illness, and to get prosperity in animal breeding are the other reason to hold this ritualistic performance. This ritualistic performance is associated with very variety of the folk and popular Buddhist practices. It is said that in the past, the Kohomba Kankariya was performed for about 7 days, but it is limited to 1 day.
Kohomba Kankari Shantikarame is now mostly done for entertainment and to preserve the ancient culture heritage at the educational level for the future generation. Let us now turn our attention to the next topic. Thank you.
My index number is TG 18200. First, I would like to thank Apsara who did the purpose of the Kohomba Kankariya. Now I am going to tell you the birth story of Kohomba Kankariya. This story is about a curse did by Kuweni. Also, this story is related to King Panduwas. After landing to Thambapani port of Sri Lanka, King Vijaya met a lady called Kuweni. She was a member of devilish clan who lived in Sri Lanka. So King Vijaya got married to Kuweni to gain power of Sri Lanka. But later, he abandoned Kuweni and his 2 children. Then he married another Aryan princess. Kuweni and her 2 children became helpless because of the injustice happened to her. She got angry and did a very powerful curse against King Vijaya and died. Her curse affected not to King Vijaya but to King Pandavas, who crowned after King Vijaya. Because of this curse, King Pandavas got sick severely. Then set of Malaya princes did the ritual to heal king. This ritual which was done to cure King Pandavas became the Kohomba Kankariya later. Next, my friend Mihiranga will explain the God's worship at Kohomba Kankariya.
Gods worshipped at Kohomba Kankariya. The king of Malaya, who is believed to have been born out of a water lily, is brought to Sri Lanka by god Rahu in order to perform the visual of Kohomba Kankariya. It is a blessing from the deities or gods known as the New Kohomba, the Old Kohomba, and the Great Kohomba. 7 Bandar gods are worshipped at Kohomba Kankariya, namely Kanda Bandara, Irugal Bandara, Mahavadi Bandara, Pichamal Bandara, Manik Bandara, Akaragama Bandara, Kirti Bandara, in additional gods of Veeramunda, gods of Amarapati, gods of Kadavara, Devil and Melai, and Devili Rupa are worshipped here.
Thank you, Mihiranga, your explanation. My DD number is DD 18126. I'm going to tell about rituals of the Kohomba Kankariya. There are main 2 types in these rituals. There are bee rituals and Kankari day rituals. Bee rituals begins with cup plant. Then they appoint a day to hold the Kohomba Kankariya. Also, separation of agahas means allocated the first portion of their harvest for the Kohomba Kankariya. Then, doing ruppe, doing totape, construction of the shedding, polbulata, අතෝරකරුවන් පේ කිරීම are the other pre-rituals can be seen in Kohomba Kankariya. Also, there are another rituals doing in the Kohomba Kankari Day. Kankari Day rituals are also divided into two parts at morning rituals and evening rituals. Morning rituals are processing of Muruthan, Nanmura festival, Puda Vedima, and making the Kadavara Gudwa. Kankari Day afternoon rituals are wedding drums, wedding dance, and the season of mortar. So, dance collection of. Thank you for listening to me. Next, Rushi will explain dancing and singing occasion of Kohomba Kankariya.
My student number is 18 and 198. Dancing and drumming of the Kohomba Kankariya, Kueniyasna. This is a singing dance form of the Kohomba Kankari Shantikarma and can be described as a classical dance form composed of various rhythms. Asna dance, the first dance form with vocals, features a variety of vocal chords. Although there is a story in the verse, there is no dancing in the chants. Yak Anuma. This dance form is an invitation to the gods and devils to come to the Kankari shed. A non-singing dance form, it is a dance performed by all the monks and drummers who take part in the Kankariya. It is also the first non-singing dance to be performed in a masquerade. Here it seems that the initial words of the discount contain some unique features. Wedding drumming. All the drummers who take part in the Kankariya greet each other and then stand face to face in two rows in front of the isle in terms of seniority and prowess. The purpose of these wedding drums is to worship to the Trividha Ratna and to get the blessings of all the deities as well as the teachers before starting the wedding drumming, Atya drumming. This is also a part of the classical drumming that can be seen in the Kohomba Kankariya. Some acknowledge that the word Attama is derived from the word Atya. Here the Attama comes to the fore. The drummers form two lines in the front of the isle and present toward two at a time form the side of the isle. The unique features here is that drum beats played by one person must be played by the other player at the same time. Thank you.
I'm Randika. My student number is DD18228. I'm going to talk about Kohomba Kankari's singing and dramatic movement. These features can be described as the singing movement of Kohomba Kankari doing the Madupe, singing the Malyahan Kavi, Deviyange Kavi, Madupuraya, Aile Yadima, Hangala Yadima, and Kolmura. Singing elements are presented according to different rhythm. This song can relax our mind and increase the chemical in our mind as the example, depression, stress, and phobia. These songs are present by birth stories. If we talk about the dramatic movement in Kohomba Kankariya, Guruge Malava is one of the most important dramatic moments in Kohomba Kankari. There are humorous dialogue and acting in it. Other dramatic elements of Kohomba Kankari's comedy are as follows Yakkam. There are 5 Yakkam in Kohomba Kankari. These are Ura Yakkama, Naya Yakkama, Vedi Yakkama, Darshana Yakkama, and Sita Yakkama. Dramatic moments are presented using the article equipment. Thank you.